Hello, everyone. Welcome to this Zoom session specially made for Leader Ben's team on his request. So Leader Ben told me that he was going to have new people from even other countries in Africa, and that he would like me to introduce this product, this tool, to the new people. So I'm glad to see that there's at least 13 of us here, which is good. That's a good number. And I hope that you will, find something interesting in the presentation I'm going to make. Um, this is basically something new, something that has not been done before, and something that will change the game completely. And throughout the presentation, you will find out why. My name is Pascal Difo, and I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not an investment advisor. Just like you and many others, I've been involved in things that turned out to be scams. And my goal at the end was never ever again. Um, and that's why you won't see me in many different projects. I am involved in very few, and I truly hope and pray that those few continue to perform the way they're performing, so that at least I know that I didn't make the wrong choice. Um, I'm not a financial advisor, as I said. So everything I'm telling you is just for educational purposes. And the decision you make at the end is your own decision as an adult. Whether you choose to participate or not, it has to be your own decision. Don't do it because Leader Ben told you about this product that is so amazing. Don't do it because your good friend Peter, drag you into this. No, do it because you listened, you paid attention, and you felt like, wow, this is something different I want to be part of. Why? Because the money that you put in is not Ben's money, it's not Peter's money. It is your hard-earned money. So you want to make sure you make the decision and nobody else. Nobody else. And if you're not sure, then only invest money with you can afford to lose. Very important. If you're not sure, but you still want to try it because you don't want to miss an opportunity, then only put in money you can afford to lose. This is very important. And from the moment the project you are in starts allowing withdrawals, withdraw that money as fast as possible. This way, you making your project risk-free, because from the moment you recover the money that you put in, guess what? Your project becomes zero risk. Now you're playing with the house money. So keep those rules always in mind. And as the last rule, diversify, diversify, diversify. Diversifying here doesn't mean jumping or getting into a shiny object syndrome. What is a shiny object syndrome? The fact that you jump onto every single opportunity that shows up. That is the shiny object syndrome. Whatever you see something shiny, you want to be part of it. Oh, did you hear about this one? I want to try it too. No, don't do that. Don't do that, because you're just multiplying the chances for you to lose money. Okay, so do your due diligence, diversify smartly, and once once you've done your due diligence and you know that everything is fine, then you can go ahead and put some money. And then the moment you put that money, make sure you get it back as soon as possible. All right. So without further ado, I'll go ahead and share my screen, but just give me a second and then I will be back. All right. I believe you can all see my screen now. So welcome to the Association of Boomerang, and we are all Satoshi. Well, affiliate marketing 2.0, let's start there. What is affiliate marketing 2.0? Affiliate marketing 2.0 is a new concept in affiliate marketing that was brought up by the guy who would like to call our CEO. and also the brain behind all the project and product that I brought onto We Are All Satoshi. It is a different way to look at affiliate marketing. Many of you, just like me, have been involved in so many different projects that ended up being scams. But if we actually take some time to look at those projects, we'll realize that most of those projects didn't have an actual product. And the few that had a product, if you check further, you will find out that they were just factice products. They were just made to make it look as if the project had some product, but those products were not sold anywhere else, or they were just sold within the community. So affiliate marketing 2.0 came to change that. Because please mute everybody, mute people and unmute me, Ben, please. Mute people and unmute me. All right.
I've asked you to unmute. Yeah.
Yeah, I have. So basically what I was saying is, so the idea here was to come up with a product-based affiliate marketing. Why? Simply because when we look at history, like for the last 100 years, affiliate marketing is not new. But when we look at the last 100 years of affiliate marketing, it turns out that the only affiliate marketing or network marketing project that worked out, right, are product, like real product-based marketing, network marketing. So when you look at the likes of Amway, you look at the likes of Mary Kay, you look at the likes of Avon, you look at the likes of Herbalife, you look at the likes of, there's so many more, right? So they are based on products. And these are products that even if they wanted, they could actually sell those products in the open market, and the open market will also buy them because people who are using them are actually finding a relief. So the products are good. And that is what We Are All Satoshi is basically bringing back. We decided to go back to that particular route. So let me go ahead and play this video before we continue. It is a 2.3 minutes video that is very, it explains the basics of what Boomerang is about. But before that, I need to share my sound. I don't think I've done that. Give me a second. Okay, sharing my sound now. Good, let's go.
In the fast-paced world of decentralized finance, DeFi, a game changer has emerged: flash loans. These financial wonders are reshaping lending in DeFi, allowing users unprecedented access to funds without the usual collateral or credit score hurdles. Leading this financial revolution is Aave, a platform that has not only pioneered but perfected the art of flash loans. Traditional lending demanded collateral and scrutinized credit scores, creating barriers. Flash loans break free from these norms, enabling users to borrow assets without staking collateral, opening doors for individuals with diverse financial backgrounds. Aave stands at the forefront of this revolution, introducing flash loans to redefine user interactions in the DeFi ecosystem. Their commitment to innovation and inclusivity positions them as leaders, guiding others in this rapidly evolving space. Flash loans disrupt traditional lending by eliminating the upfront need for collateral, ushering in an era of efficient and accessible lending practices. Aave's vision is clear: democratize financial access, leveling the playing field for everyone, regardless of financial standing. This isn't just theory. Aave's flash loans are in action, executed swiftly within the same transaction block, streamlining the lending process. Aave's commitment to user-centric financial solutions sets the standard for DeFi platforms globally, emphasizing security, efficiency, and inclusivity. As flash loans gain prominence, the DeFi landscape evolves. Aave's impact inspires other platforms to explore new possibilities in decentralized finance. Aave's flash loans signify not just a technological leap but also the promise of financial inclusion, contributing to a more accessible and equitable financial future. In conclusion, Aave's flash loans represent a revolutionary concept in decentralized finance, challenging traditional norms and setting the stage for a more inclusive financial future. As we navigate the expanding DeFi landscape, Aave leads the charge towards financial freedom. The era of flash loans is here, and Aave is leading the charge toward financial freedom. In
All right. So let's meet our CEO. This is the guy who basically came up with the affiliate marketing 2.0 concept. He's not just the CEO, he's also the brain behind, all the algorithms and the products that are generated, that are created. But to be honest, the main product that he created, we'll get to meet it right now. His objective through that is to secure liquidity, ensure sustainability with We Are All Satoshi. He's completely against what we like to call the ROI project. The ROI projects are basically projects that promise you that you're going to get 2% per day, you're going to get 1% per day, you're going to get 4% per day, and in 3 months or in 1 month, you'll get your initial capital back and so on. Those are all fake. Those are all scams. Chavez didn't want to be part of it. He chose to do things in a different way. As I said, we have products, and he didn't design every single product that you will get to meet now and in the future. However, the one that he started with are these three. These are miners, okay? These are miners, and we use them to mine Bitcoin code, also known as BTCC, on the blockchain that he built. The blockchain itself is called the BTC20 blockchain. It is a blockchain that is built on the same fundamentals as Bitcoin. Um, Same amount of token of coins, right? Like 21 million. There will ever only be 21 million, just like Bitcoin. And every 10 minutes, right now, 50 BTCC are mined, making it 7,200 every 24 hours. And depending on the miner that you have, you get to mine a certain amount in that 7,200 BTCC that are mined every day. The one on the left is our entry level for 50 US dollar. The second one, the one in the middle, the blue one, is the 500 USD if you can afford that. And the one on the far right is 5,000, which is our most the most powerful miner that we have. Now, let me introduce Boomerang. It is important you understand what Boomerang is. Before I actually even explain Boomerang, Boomerang is just a product that has chosen to be deployed on the BTC20 community and BTC20 network, okay, blockchain. So it is not a product developed by Chavez. Chavez has partnered and provided some tech support and tech capability to the Boomerang team. But the Boomerang is a separate product that has come to our community because they wanted a community of like-minded people. All right. So what Chavez and Chavez's team have put together is the blockchain that is so appealing because it's so fast and so cheap that projects want to be launched on it. So now let me introduce Boomerang. It is simply a fascinating concept that allies arbitrage trading, artificial intelligence, and zero collateral flash loans. I know I just named three key concepts that you may be wondering, what are you talking about? Well, I'm going to go ahead and explain every one of them. What is arbitrage? Believe me, you know arbitrage. Some of you have probably even been doing arbitrage, you just didn't know it. So when you buy a good in one city because that is where it's produced, so it's cheap. And then you take that good and sell it in another city because they don't have it there and it's more expensive, and you keep the difference. That is arbitrage. Some people perfected it to the point that they can do it simultaneously using computer on market, on financial market. They can buy and sell the same goods on different platform without moving from their chair and then keeping that profit. That is all what arbitrage is about. Now, what is flash loan? Of course, with the example I took there of buying goods from one city and then selling it in another city, you need money. And that money is your money, right? What if you don't have money? Well, that is where DeFi flash loan come into play. And that is what makes Boomerang different from whatever you've seen before. Flash loan is basically a new service, a new concept that has been introduced by Aave. And what does that mean? Basically, it is a loan that you could take unsecured, meaning that you don't need to bring a guarantee. You don't need to say, hey, look, this is my land title. You can keep it and give me the money. No, you don't give anything of that. You can get up to $3 million. Yeah, you heard me right. 3 and 6 zeros that you can get to get these type of flash loan. There's only one condition. When you take a flash loan, you have to pay it back. You have to borrow it, do what you want to do with it, and then pay it back before before the block is created on the blockchain, right? Let me repeat again. You have to get the flash loan, then utilize it for whatever you want to do with it, and then pay it back before the transaction has ended. Of course, you understand that you don't have time to take your car, go, buy a land or buy a house somewhere else, and then come back and pay that money. No, blocks on the blockchain are created within seconds. You have to be able to do all that transaction within a certain predefined amount of time, because that's the time of a block creation, before you can actually get. What if you cannot pay back that money? That's a good question. Yes, because it can happen, right? What if you cannot pay back that money? Well, if you cannot pay back that money, because for whatever reason, there was some congestion, your internet, let you down, your computer turned off, the battery died on your phone or whatever. If you cannot pay the money, the flash loan that you took back in time, what happens is that they will revert. There's a smart contract that is linked to each flash loan that will revert everything and send back the money, the flash loan, to the flash loan providers if that flash loan was never taken. It has never existed. Of course, you did create some transaction on that blockchain, so you end up paying a tiny fees in gas fee. All right, that's how they prevent themselves and protect the flash loan that they make available for you with no guarantee, no nothing. You can get up to $3 million, guys, in flash loan. Don't take my word for it. Go on Google or go on aave.com, aave.com. I made a video about the due diligence. Do it. Don't take my word for it. Do your own research and find out about the flash loan and arbitrage using flash loan. Right? So this is a good example of a flash loan. Let's say, for example, you're here, you go to this flash loan provider and borrow 10 Ethereum. Now, you take the 10 Ethereum, you go and buy an asset that is undervalued on decentralized exchange A. Then that same amount of asset that you bought here from DEX A, you sell it on DEX B for 11. You bought for 10 Ethereum, you sell it for 11 on DEX B because the asset is overvalued there, right? So at that point, now you borrow 10 Ethereum, you now have 11 Ethereum, you pay back the 10 Ethereum that you borrowed. What do you keep? 1 Ethereum as profit. And that's as simple as that. That's how it works. Now, where does this 1 Ethereum go? It doesn't go in a platform where you have to go down on your knee and bet somebody to get a withdrawal. No, it goes straight into your MetaMask. If you understand crypto, if you've been a little bit in crypto for a few months now, then you understand that MetaMask is yours. You don't need to ask for permission to withdraw whatever came into your MetaMask. So you can then withdraw that into your Binance, into whatever. You can swap it to whatever USDT, whatever you want. You can even swap it to Bitcoin if you want to, store Bitcoin with the hope that the value will go to $200,000. It's all your decision. Now, this is the interface. It has changed and it's actually still being upgraded as we speak. It looks slightly different than this from now, but the interface, right? The interface allows you to do 5 steps. The first step is to come into the market opportunities that are here and pick the one with the highest profit that it shows. Like in this one here, Rapmatic and LDO is a good example with 1.29%. It means if you if you run a, if you run an arbitrage of $100, you will earn $1.29. Keep in mind the $100 that you're using, they're not even your money. They're not your money, and you could use up to 3 million. That's what makes this thing so amazing. Okay, so amazing. So they're not your money. If you choose to go with $1,000, well, go with $1,000, and whatever percentage, whether it's 1% or 2% that you're gonna make, it is your money, and it goes straight into your MetaMask. It sounds like magic. It sounds too good to be true, but it is the truth because the AI, artificial intelligence, is allowing people to do crazy things that nobody has seen before. And all you need to do is come here, identify a pair that you want to work with, then come back here, select Rapmatic at the top, enter the amount that you want to trade, then come down here, select the second token, and then once the platform will confirm what decentralized exchange that is possible on, all you need to do at that point is just click the confirm button, wait for MetaMask to tell you that, hey, this is what you're going to earn. And then when that comes, you click on confirm on MetaMask as well. And then you just sit back, relax, and wait for your money to come into MetaMask. Does that work 100% of the time? No. Why? Because there are many reasons why that transaction will not happen within the time of a block creation, between the time of a transaction. What could be the reason why it doesn't work out during that time? Your computer could be too overloaded with other crazy things you have running on your computer. Your internet at home could be very bad. The internet on the other side, at the decentralized exchange, could be bad. Your cell phone reception with the tower, with the telecom company, could be bad. So there's so many different reasons why that potentially could not work. So when it comes to this Boomerang that I've just explained to you, we have 5 different licenses. We have the entry level license at $500, okay? And don't tell me, oh, it's too much, 500 is too much. No, don't tell me that. Why? Because you don't even need 500. All you need is present this presentation to others, and when they join, guess what? When they join, you make rewards for bringing them in. And if you do it with 10 people or 20 people, guess what? You found your 500. So basically, this is, as you can see, January 22nd is long past, right? So everybody who got this license and who continues to get this license get a 1,500 flash loan that they can use to test the platform. It is testing the platform. However, the money you're making is real money going into your MetaMask. Come March 1st or before, we hope it's going to be before, you're going to get 300 times the value of your license, which is $150,000 in flash loan that you could use to trade with. Exactly what I explained before. Now imagine if out of this $150,000 in flash loan, you only made 1%. To see what 1% is here, all you need to do is take off 2 zeros. So basically, a $500 license could potentially give you 1,500. That means from the moment you start trading, 2 hours after, you've already made $1,000, 1,500. So your initial capital is back already. So everything you do from there on is on the house money. Your project is risk-free now, and you could make as much as possible, So that was our first license. The second license is license number 2 at $1,000. You get 3,000 to test the platform, and then 300,000 flash loan once we are fully live with the minimum viable product. Then the third license is $3,000. You get a $10,000 to test the platform. Then when the product is fully live, you get 900,000 flash loan that you could use. Now let's look at that. If you get 1% from a $3,000 license, you get 1%, only 1%. It gives you $9,000, right? $9,000. And if you take off $3,000 that you spent for the license, you left with $6,000 in pure profit. So license number 4 is 5,000. You get 20,000 to test the platform, and then 3 times 5,000, which is 1,500,000 that you will get in order to actually start doing your arbitrage. The biggest license is license number 5. It costs $10,000, and it gives you immediately access to $50,000 to test the platform. And then once that, when we are ready to launch, in March or March 1st or before. They've been promising it could be before, so we're waiting. But for now, we want to maintain the March 1st date. You get 300 times the value of your subscription, which is 300 times 10,000, which is $3 million that you could get in flash loan that you could use until you exhausted it. So basically, if you take just 1% of the 3 million, you end up with $30,000 that you could get if we only take 1%. Now, we've seen so far 4%, we've seen 5%, we've seen more than that, we've seen even, over 100%. So it is possible, and you can get it. It is rare, but it is possible. What is common is between 1 and 4%, but again, it is the market. And depending on price fluctuation, especially with the coming bull run that we expect starting April, we can think of the possibility of seeing price fluctuation between platforms, because of that volatility that would actually allow people to get great benefits in this. So let's talk about affiliate marketing 2.0. As I said, oh, by the way, Boomerang, I don't know if they started yet, but Boomerang will be sold in the open. It means you don't, down the road, you won't even have to go through We Are All Satoshi if you don't want to. But I guess when I tell you about all the benefits you get if you get your Boomerang through We Are All Satoshi, you will definitely want to do it through We Are All Satoshi. But they're planning on selling their product to the open public. Why is that great? It is great because if you were doubting, I guess if a company tells you we are selling to the open public, it means that the product, and they're confident about the product that they're selling. Because once you start selling outside of a community, it means you can stand and defend your product. You believe in your product and you know your product works, you know it's not a scam. So that alone is a big, big, big thing for me when it comes to any project. If they're willing to do that to me, because guess what? So many very smart people are gonna try to look and understand how this thing works. And if there's any scam hidden anywhere, they're gonna find it, right? So I don't believe this is a scam. I believe that the market, the financial market, has been power guarded by a few people making all the money. Now with a tool like Boomerang, it is basically becoming democratic, and people will make money without even needing to know how to trade, because all you need to do is select, find out what is the best project, enter the select the pairs, and then once you have them selected, you click confirm if you're happy with the result, and you proceed. As simple as that. Now let's talk about affiliate marketing 2.0. It is built on a binary system. A binary system is basically a structure of, a way of building your community on an MLM project. where everyone only has two people underneath them. It doesn't matter whether leader Ben or leader Peter comes with, 1,000 people, because, those are the people that are going to use their link. When the 1,000 people come in, the first two to register are immediately under Ben, but the remaining 998 will fall under the first two and under and it will keep falling down like that. So, and it's very important because I like to remind people, don't wait. When it comes to binary, you want to position yourself as soon as possible. Even if you don't have money, get that link from Ben, register yourself, and put yourself in position as high as possible, because other people will come under you and they will be building that volume for you. So, how do you qualify to get the affiliate incomes in We Are All Satoshi? Make sure you start by making yourself premium. All right. How do you become premium? Simply by sponsoring somebody on the left and sponsoring somebody on the right. Those somebody on left and somebody on right could be your own account. So it means this could be Pascal, and then Pascal creates another account sponsoring himself on the left, creates another account sponsoring himself on the right. That makes Pascal's main account premium. Why is that? Why does that matter to become premium? Well, you get kickbacks, you get rewards, right? So the first one is the introducer. They called it introducer kickback. It's just your sponsoring bonus, which is 5%. All right. And in order to get this 5%, your account has to be premium. That's why I'm saying once you've made yourself premium already by, sponsoring yourself left and right, the next person or the first person that you actually sponsor will get you this 5%. And then if that person buys again, okay, we call it introducer kickback, but you could call it bonus on rebuy. All right. When they buy again, guess what? You get another 5%. And each time they buy, you keep getting 5%. If they buy 20 times, you get 5%. You get, 5% each time. Then we have the check match bonus. We all know the check match bonus, maybe not, but if you're familiar with the binary system, then you know the check match bonus. The check match bonus is one of the most interesting bonus in affiliate marketing when it comes to binary. How do you qualify for that? Well, you make sure you have the same volume on the left and the same volume on the right. Then the volume that came in, you'll get 10%. We'll look at an example, don't worry. So the check match bonus in WAS is capped at 300 for everybody. Then when you start moving up ranks, how do we move up ranks? By bringing more volume left and right. When you start moving up ranks, that cap starts going up, and it can go up all the way to 1,500. This is per day. So the 300 cap here is per day. And when you move all the way up to here, it is also per day. So that means once you've reached the highest rank possible in this project, you could be making $1,500 per day. Can you imagine that? $1,500 per day. So let's look at this scenario here. This is you, right? You activated your account with a $500 subscription. It could be miners, or it could be Boomerang. Then you bring in this person on the left, they also activate their account with 500. You bring this person on the right, they activate their account with 500. Now you have a match. That's what we call check match, because you have the same amount on the left and the same amount on the right. What does that give you? It gives you 10% of whatever the volume that came in, which is going to be $50 that you get. Then you sponsored a person number 3 who also activate their account. Now you get 5% kickback, because this 5% kickback bonus or referral bonus is paid from the third person you sponsor, right? So now you have 50 that comes from the check match. You have 25 that comes from the referral bonus. That's $75 that you just made like that. So the checkmark bonus is limited, as I said, to a daily cap of 300 unless you start going up the ranks. And all the affiliation rewards that you can make are maximized to 3 times your subscription. For example, when you get a $1,500 subscription, sorry, a $500 subscription, the maximum you can get in rewards is 3 times 500, which is 1,500. Why is it so? To make the project sustainable. If there's no cap and everybody just get money left, right, and center, before we know it, the money will be gone, right? Once you've reached your 1,500, which is the maximum of your 3x, you can always go back and buy another 500 pack to get another 1,500. And as long as you keep doing that, that 3x will continue to grow and you can continue to earn your rewards, right? So because we are a blockchain, as I told you, the product that Chavez himself and his team came up with is a blockchain. And as a blockchain that wants to be decentralized, right? It has to have nodes. What is a node for? A node in a blockchain basically permits that blockchain to keep a copy in every single computer that represents a node. By doing so, it ensures that even if 99% of the node were to go down because of an earthquake or whatever, as long as you have one node remaining, the blockchain will remain live. Now, the nodes, there were 300 nodes that were being sold. I believe there's only 15 that are left. One node, if you want to buy one, is $27,000, and it gives you an APY. So basically, every year you get 182%. All right, in yield, and then every year it's going to give you that. For how long? For 140 years, because that's how long this blockchain is. That's when the last Bitcoin code BTCC is going to be mined. All right, so you still have a chance to become a node or to own a node. The node offering is ending on January 31st. They've been pushing back many updates on this blockchain, waiting for the nodes offering to be concluded. So they finally said the last day or the day they want to stop the nodes offering is January 31st. Let's look at the miners that we have. We have the entry-level miner, which is $50, and it's a 1 kilowatt miner. And then it would give you a potential rewards earning of $150,000. Then we have the second one, which is $500. It is a 10 kilowatt miner, 10 times more powerful than the first one, and it gives you a potential rewards earning of 1,500. Then we have our most powerful miner. It costs $5,000, and it is 100 times more powerful than the entry level one and 10 times more powerful than the $500 one, right? It's a 100 kilowatt miner, and it is $15,000 in potential reward that it's going to give you, which is that 3x we were talking about, right? So once you run out because you build a huge team and you got so many rewards that the $15,000 have now been exhausted, then you just go ahead and buy a new miner to increase that 3x again. We talked about Boomerang, right? We talked about the 5 licenses of Boomerang that we have and that people can actually acquire so that they can start trading with Boomerang on the market. So how you remember I told you that when you start moving up in rank, your capping of the check match, the daily check match will start increase. Well, that moving up is moving up in Ascension Club. The Ascension Club is basically one of the extra income people can reach when they work hard and build a strong team. Now, many of you are new to this presentation. Boomerang is so new that you probably are the first one in your country to bring and talk about Boomerang. So don't take this information and sit on it. You're not going to have time because when it starts spreading, you will regret why you didn't do it in the first place, right? So get your position, start talking about it. So the ranks of the Ascension Club starts with the rank Shiba. How do you reach this rank Shiba? By having at least $100,000 in volume on your left hand side and a volume and $100,000 on the right hand side. The volume is not only generated by you, it's also generated by people that fell under you. All right. Um, so what happens when you reach the rank Shiba? You get $1,000 bonus paid in Shiba, and then your cap, your check match daily cap is raised from 300 to 360. Then you move to Tron rank. How do you move to Tron? You get 250,000 on the left and 250,000 on the right. Of course, the 100 that you got here is already accounted for. So that means on top of this, you only need to come up with 150 on the left and 150 on the right. Once you reach that, you get $2,000, right? $2,000 paid to you in Tron, in Tron. And then your cap, your daily check match cap is raised to 420. It keeps going like that all the way to rank Bitcoin, which is the highest rank we got. The Bitcoin rank, well, how do you qualify for the Bitcoin rank? You have 20 million on the left and 20 million on the right. When you achieve that, you get $1 million in reward. You make $1 million in reward paid to you in Bitcoin. And then your match, your check match daily cap is raised to 1,500. I mean, if you're able to make this volume on the left and make this volume on the right, it means you have so many people under you that you actually long ago stopped controlling how much money can come per day to generate check match for you. Now, look at these different altcoins: Shiba, Tron, Doge, Cardano, Ripple, Matic, Polkadot, Solana, and so on. Do you remember what happens to altcoin whenever we go through a bull run? They outperform Bitcoin. Bitcoin may do like maybe times two, but these altcoins, for the majority, some will do time 10, some will do 10x, 20x. So getting rewards in these crypto, it's up to you if you want to swap them for USDT and keep USDT. It's up to you. However, having them, you will find out that, oh, it actually can go up pretty fast with the bull run that we are expecting. So in this table here, you have a summary of everything I've just explained to you. You have the different ranks here. You have the check match bonus cap that is raised, you have how you qualify for them, and you have your Ascension Club rewards amount. While from Shiba to Ethereum, you can only reach it once, the Bitcoin rank, you can reach it as as many times as you qualify. So each time you have a new volume of 20 million on the left and 20 million on the right, guess what? You qualify again and you can get it again and again and again. Then the final income pool that was introduced to this project is the Mega, Giga, and Terra pool. So the Mega, Giga, and Terra pool were introduced to acknowledge the hard work of those who are selling nodes as well as those who are selling Boomerang. So you can qualify in either way. You can qualify through nodes or you can qualify through Boomerang. To qualify through nodes and be part of the mega pool, you need to have 3 nodes purchased on your left and 3 nodes purchased on your right. It doesn't matter who purchased them, as long as they appear on your left and on your right, you are part of the mega pool and you will earn a share in 4% of the monthly revenue of the entire We Are Satoshi project. If you don't qualify through the mega pools, through the nodes, since the nodes are closing, you can qualify through Boomerang by having Boomerang only volume of 1 million on the left and 1 million on the right. And that also will give you that share of 4%. You cannot combine, you can only have one share in the mega pool. Then the giga pool, how do you qualify? You can either have 2 members in mega on your left and 2 mega on your right. 2 people that qualify for mega on your left and 2 people that qualify for mega on your right. That would give you a share in 7% of the monthly revenue of We Are All Satoshi. If you fail to qualify through nodes, then Boomerang is your next bet. You can, as long as you can reach 5 million on the left and 5 million on the right, you qualify for the Giga pool. Or you qualify for the biggest one, which is the Terra pool, and you will get one share in 10% of the monthly revenue of the entire company. How do you qualify? By having 1 giga on your left and 1 giga on your right, or simply through volume, Boomerang volume, by having 10 million on the left and 10 million on the right. That also would qualify you to earn a share in 10% of the monthly revenue of We Are All Satoshi. Some people are already earning this as we speak. They bought their nodes as a pool or individually for what the node is going to give them. We still have 15 nodes available. All I can tell you is that those who qualified, last month I think they made like at least, I don't know if it was $8,000. And with the Boomerang business coming in, that volume is going to increase. Imagine how much they're going to be getting, right? Crazy. Let's go through some terms and conditions. We are still in the beta test version of Boomerang, okay? And that beta test will run with 100,000 wallets until, they're happy with the results they got to move to the next step. As of March 1st or before, they're planning on launching the MVP. MVP stands for Minimum Viable Product. A minimum viable product is a product that works, but that still has some bugs that needs to be fixed. So that means whether you already trading arbitrage right now on Boomerang or doing it starting March 1st, expect some issues because they have just launched and they are fixing issues. All right. So those who are registering now will get 300 times the value of their subscription in flash loan limit. Once they exhaust that first flash loan limit, they'll only be getting 200 times the value of their subscription. The introducer kickback, which is the referral bonus, and the check match are paid to you on a daily basis. So whatever you qualify for today as introducer kickback and check match, you get it the next day. The Ascension Club rewards, however, are paid the first Monday of every month. And you also have the possibility to qualify for more than one club. Let's say, for example, you qualified for Cardano. In order to reach Cardano, which is 750 volume left and right, you go through 100, which is Shiba, 250, which is Tron, and then 500, which is Dodge. So if you're so fast at building your team that within the same month you raise left and right 750 each, then you qualify to receive the Shiba bonus, the Tron bonus, the Doge bonus, and the Cardano bonus. And they'll all be given to you the first Monday of the following month. So every earning is subject to a fixed 2% admin fee. There's no withdrawal fees. And then 3% dividend of contribution to the Vault Horizon are paid monthly. So anybody who had contributed into the Vault, into the proof of reserve, gets 3% in dividend paid to them. Pool income will be calculated based on the total company's revenue for the period starting from the first day of the 30th day of each month. So thank you and gratitude for exploring the future of trading with Boomerang. Exciting journeys await. All right, that is the end of the presentation. I hope it wasn't too long. Go ahead and raise your hand if you have a question, please.
Yes, anybody with a question, you can unmute. I know we have so many questions. This is your chance to ask questions. I remember,
Make
Mr.
sure you
Pasco,
raise your
someone.
hand, guys. Make sure you raise your hand so we can do it in an orderly manner. Yes,
Okay.
Patrick.
Good evening, Pascal, and everybody.
Good
Thanks so
evening,
much.
sir.
Thanks so much for the presentation. Very clear and very inspiring. I
Thank
just
you, sir.
wanted to know, why is it taking long to whitelist the licenses?
Okay, let me ask you a question to make sure I understand what you're asking. Have you
Yeah.
purchased a license
Yes, I did about 2 days ago.
and you haven't been whitelisted yet?
Not yet. When I go to start trading, the system tells me the wallet hasn't been quite listed yet.
Okay, so as we all know, they're still going through some upgrades of the platform.
Okay.
They, I guess they kind of, because for those who were already trading, we
Yeah.
spent maybe the last 2 days we barely traded because they were doing some upgrades.
Right.
They
Okay.
released, they reopened the platform, then to just to realize that there were some display errors, then they shut down again in order to fix it. So basically, we had two options. They had the option to say, you know what, we're not starting until we're ready. Then
Okay.
they felt like it was going to disappoint too many people, and they decided that, you know what, we're still going to open and let people trade, and then every now and then we'll have, like, some maintenance going on that will shut down the system for maybe a few hours, and then this way, we basically getting each other something, right, instead of not giving the community something at all because they want to finish everything. And the truth is that when it comes to a new technology, a new project, you will never be totally ready. Even if you think you've done everything, the moment people start using, you'll start finding out that, oh, you have this issue, you have that issue, and you still need those time off, maintenance time to actually address them. So I think they're going to be looking at the licenses that have not been uh, uh, not been the MetaMask addresses that have not been whitelisted yet. So just be patient; it's gonna be happening. And the plan is that starting today or tomorrow, they plan to be doing whitelisting at the end of every business day.
Okay. Thanks so much. The second question is the way I'm given is it 1,500
Mm-hmm.
testing amount.
Mm-hmm.
When I go to trade, can I just put the whole amount 1,500?
You could, when you get
Okay.
the $150,000, you could also put the whole amount, but I don't recommend. I don't
What do
recommend
you recommend?
because there is a potential that you may get a profit, but a profit of
Yes.
$1, right? And
No, the
which is still a profitable trade. But is that what you want? Because if you do 100 instead, right? So you have to check and see what works best for you. And after all the testing we've done so far, it turns out that you can do between $100, 200, up to $1,000, and you should be around 1% in profit. So yeah, use your smart loan, your flash loan wisely. If you're a team builder, then you definitely don't want to use all the 1,500 in one shot, because you want to take a chance to use that to show to people that you want to show the project to, right?
I see. Okay.
All
Okay.
right.
So are you saying on completion of the transaction, do you get the exact percentage? Like in some other cases, I got 1.8. When
Mm-hmm.
you're completing, does it come out 1.28 exactly, or it changes?
Oh, whatever you what you get. Give me a second.
Okay.
I haven't traded much today. Give me a
Yeah.
second. I'll see. Maybe we can actually do a quick one together since
Right.
we have new people. So basically, this is where you start. It's not loading. You start with the market opportunity, right? Ben,
Yeah.
can you please shut down?
बहुत बढ़िया है तो यार मैंने लाइनअप में ना राजीव भाई रखे हुए हैं मैंने
Thank you. Um, so basically, you start with the market opportunities, right? You start with the market
Yeah.
opportunities, and it gives you whatever is good. Like for example, Aave Rabbitarium on this particular in this particular case was giving 1.25% or 26%. but I don't know how long it's been there. So I refresh it to see what is the best thing that is available right now. I see wrap Ethereum Aave. Okay, good. So I'll come here and then that is what I'll enter. I'll enter wrap Ethereum and Aave. Okay. Now this is a timing issue. Now the volatility on the decentralized exchanges does not sit there and wait for me. I checked that platform, the market opportunities, and then I saw something. It's been over 15 seconds now, and the platform is not allowing me to enter that. Is that opportunity still there? I doubt it, right? And for that reason, when this platform comes to stand, I will not go ahead and enter that particular opportunity that I saw before. I'll go back and check again. One thing that they're working on fixing or addressing is how long it takes to fetch these data, right? They want to reduce it to just 10 seconds. Right now, you see, it is taking this long. Why could it be taking this long? It could be my internet connection, all right? You see, it is my internet connection. And these are the things that would definitely impact. These are the things that will impact your trading. So you want to make sure of your connection before you even start doing these things. So you saw how long it took me. At the same time, my internet modem in the house is very far. So that could also explain that. So let me go back here and check what opportunity is currently available. And then we will go back to the other screen and do it. And this is the reason why I like doing it on my phone, because I found out that my phone is usually faster. Why? Because I usually don't have too many things going on my phone. So for that reason, the memory is not used up. My processing power on the phone is not used up. Even just updating this, you see how long it took just to update it. And that is not good, because those opportunities, they don't wait for you. They don't wait for you, and if you're not ready, they just, if you're too slow, you're not going to find them again. So I find it too slow on my computer. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do it on my cell phone. So bear with me. Bear with me. I'm gonna make my cell phone co-host, and then I'm gonna do it on my cell phone. All right. So I'll just stop sharing here. It's just taking ridiculous time. Unless maybe they're doing something on the platform that I don't know. Okay? So, and these are things that you have to be able to tell. So I'll go ahead and share. I haven't traded today on my phone. So I'll go ahead and share my screen. Okay. I think you can see my phone screen. So let me go to my MetaMask.
Yeah, if you can go step by step and just explain as you navigate through.
All right, I'll explain as I go through, but this video is being recorded and then you will get the video anyway after.
Okay.
All right, so the first thing, when I get on my MetaMask, for example, whether on my computer or on my phone, the first thing I want to make sure is, am I in the right network? Right now, we use the Polygon network. And later on, they plan on adding the Ethereum and the Binance Smart Chain. Where do you see? You look at the top in the middle of the screen, very top, you see BTC20 Smart Chain. This is not the chain where I'm doing my arbitrage. I'm doing it on the Polygon, and you can see Polygon at the bottom, Polygon mainnet. So I click on that. That's the first thing I want to do. The second thing I want to check is, what is my whitelisted address? Is that the one that I see here? In my case, it is not. So I'll click and go look for my address that is whitelisted. And my address that is whitelisted is my Boomerang. So those are the two things you want to make sure is right or are right before you even start. So these are my two things that I look after to begin with. Now from here, I will now make sure I have Matic. If you look just the line under 484, you will see Matic. Why Matic? Because that is the native cryptocurrency of the Polygon network. And you need them because that's how you pay gas fees for your transactions. So in my case, I have 7.78 Matic, which is equivalent to $5.71. Now that all this is set, I can navigate to the DApp, which is basically the website from where we do the arbitrage. How do I go there? If you look at the very bottom of my screen, not actually the very bottom, the second last, you have the wallet, which is the first icon. You have the recent transaction, which is the second icon. You have the third one, which allows you to buy, sell, send, receive, or swap. And then you have the fourth one here, which is basically where you enter the DApp. You enter the DApp at the very top, as you can see where it reads beta.boomerang.trade. That is where you enter your the address of the web page you want to visit from within MetaMask. If that is not the right page that you have there, how do you remove it? You click where it says beta.boomerang.trade, and it will bring up this page, and you can click on the little X to delete it and write what you want to write there. In our case, it's the good one, so we'll let it go. I hope I have a good connection. So this is then where you get, all right? So we'll try a transaction. So I'll select Wrapmatic, right? Wrapmatic, I'll enter, let's say 131, and then I'll move and select the second token, which in this case will be SAND. And then once I've selected the two tokens and entered the amount for the trade, Boomerang will look for the decentralized exchanges where that pair could be profitable. In this case, look at the bottom here where in red, that's the only red you see on the screen. You will see that it's telling me profit percentage, if I go ahead, will be minus 0.0784 or 64. So basically, this would be a losing trade if I decide to do it anyway. And the beauty of Boomerang is that Boomerang will prevent me from doing a losing trade. So if I click confirm, because that would be the next step, if I click confirm, look at the top, I'm going to get some messages. Not a profitable trade, transaction aborted. That is how Boomerang prevents you from even attempting to do a losing transaction. And if, let's say, it was green and it was a profitable one, but by the time I actually enter everything and click confirm, the condition change and maybe the gas fee become too high, Boomerang will also stop me from completing that transaction. This way, I don't put it on the blockchain, I don't get to pay gas fees, and then I don't lose any money. That's how powerful this AI is. So this one, as we see, is not good. Now, in order to start from a fresh screen, I need to refresh the screen. How do I do that? If you look at the bottom of my screen in the white area where you have the little house, on the right of it, you have three dots. I click on those three dots and I say reload. By doing the reload, it basically refreshes the page and puts all the information or zero all the information so I can enter new information. So I'll just wait for it to reload and refresh. Then I'll go in and update again. So we're just waiting now for the website to come back. Then we're gonna look at the the next opportunity that we could actually do arbitrage on. So in order to gain time, I'm not going to look for the opportunity here. But if I wanted to look, it would be, I would click on the three lines on the top right, and this menu would show up where it says DApp, transaction history, and market opportunity, and I will click market opportunity. What I'm doing instead, just so we don't waste too much time, I'm checking the market opportunities on my computer just so, I don't have to wait for the refreshing time, right? So when I find something that is interesting, I'll go ahead and attempt that. We have wrap Ethereum and USDCE. So I click wrap Ethereum. I'll enter value here 0.1, right? 0.1 wrap Ethereum and USDCE. Now, Boomerang is going to fetch this data, and then it's going to tell us if it is a profitable trade. We're going to see the percentage, the potential percentage of profit we can make, 1.24. You see it here in green. So I should go ahead and confirm if I want to do it. Now, Boomerang is going to proceed, and then if it's going to do it, we're going to see it soon. We're going to get a prompt from MetaMask giving us the exact gas fees. You see, it's giving us the exact gas fee, about 14 cents. And I need to confirm now. From the moment I confirm this, it is now going on the blockchain. If I wasn't fast enough and this transaction does not happen within the block creation, then guess what? Too bad for me. Oh, I'm lucky. So that one went through, as you saw it, right? This transaction went through. I've just made, we're going to find it soon, how much I made. That was a big thing. That was like 222, 1.20 some 24% of it. That's a nice money. So let's see. When it ends, we're gonna look at the transaction history and we're gonna look at the transaction ID as well as how much I made on this particular transaction. All right. So I'll scroll up. We'll go to the transaction history. So as you can see, my phone is a little bit more faster, which of course is better because we could at least get this one. My computer, I don't know, I probably have too many things going on it. That's why it's a bit slow. Okay, give me more transactions. Okay, so the top one is the one I just did, right? It was 0.1 Ethereum, right? And the profit in wrap Ethereum is 0.012. And the value is, doesn't show me the value here, but the value, you can do the math, is 0.012. You multiply that by Ethereum and you will see how much it is. And if I want to go one step deeper, I could actually click on the transaction ID here. And guess what? It takes me to Polygon Explorer, all right? To the Matic Blockchain Explorer, where I can actually get to see that particular transaction. Let's do exactly that. So the first line that you see at the top here is actually my wallet address, and it has interacted with this smart contract. So you can see here that the first line you see here, give me a second, let me get my stylus out. The first line you see here is basically telling you that this smart contract requested a loan, a flash loan from Aave of 0.1 Ethereum, which is equivalent to $222. That was in wrap Ethereum. Then, using that money, it purchased some USDC. It basically ran a bunch of arbitrage between wrap Ethereum and USDC. And eventually, we can see here that the money was paid back to Aave. Where is it? The money was paid back to Aave in wrap Ethereum here. All right? It was paid back to Aave. We borrowed 0.1 Ethereum and we paid back an additional 0.05%, which are the lending fees. So this is what was paid back to Aave. And then now this one here is basically transferring that money to another smart contract that will then be used to pay me. And this is where I got paid, the equivalent of $2.67. As you saw, it didn't take me 5 minutes to make this money. And I could do that all day, you know. Right now, the system is a bit slow because, as I explained, they're still upgrading, they're still fine-tuning. But we all saw that, right? We all saw the steps up to here. Now, Can I see that on where did the money go? The money went straight into my wallet, right? It went straight into my wallet. If we look at the tokens, where's Wrap Ethereum? So you can see here, I didn't have any Wrap Ethereum. That is exactly the value. I think you remember 0.0012. That's exactly what came in. That's my profit that came in. Can anybody take it away from me from my MetaMask? Never, unless I give them my 12 secret words. So the money comes straight into my MetaMask, straight. All right. So anyway, I hope that answers that question.
Oh
And
yes, I appreciate.
at the same time, I was able to demonstrate how this thing works.
Fantastic.
Mhm. Any other question,
I think we have
Chris?
another. Yeah, we have another question.
Okay, who's this?
Mr. Simon,
Is that
Mr.
you, Ben?
Simon. Yeah, it's me.
Okay,
No, Mr.
next question.
Simon is asking, without referring left and right balance, how can I make a profit without relying on referral?
You don't need to refer anybody. If you don't want to do the affiliation part, you just get your subscription and you trade. As simple as that. Even if you only make 1% of your flash loan, you will be getting, whatever your subscription is, you'll be getting that value. You don't need to refer anybody if you don't want to.
Okay. Any other question, guys?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Joseph.
Yes.
Joseph? Yes, Joseph. Go ahead.
Yes, I want to ask, you said the Ethereum network and the BSC network will soon be introduced. How soon and what is the better advantage of it over Polygon network? That is number one.
Polygon network is one of the cheapest blockchain out there. So the biggest advantage of Polygon is that the gas fees are extremely cheap. We all know the Ethereum network, it's usually, sometimes some people even want to transfer like $50, but sometimes the gas fees are like $30. They say, you know what, I better wait a better time of the day. So a disadvantage of the Ethereum network for sure is going to be the gas fees. It will force you to only trade at a certain time of the day. But on the other hand, the Ethereum blockchain being so big, it has so many different pairs that you can trade. So the potential of getting good result and constant trading on the Ethereum might be, I'm saying in the condition, might be better. So I haven't traded, I haven't trained on the Ethereum, so I cannot give you a definite answer until it is available. As to when that is going to be available, also for me, it is unclear. It is part of the upgrades that are coming. When exactly, I cannot tell you, but I would say maybe in the next week or maybe 2 weeks max.
Okay, thank you. And the other question I want to ask is that is it possible to use different devices, because you use your laptop and you also use your phone on just one account? So is it possible for someone to employ like 3 staff and
As
help
long
to
as long as they are not trading all together at the same time on different devices. That's the information we were given. You could use one device to get information like I just did, just to find out what the a good pair could be to trade, and the other device you use it to enter the information. But if you're actively entering information in 10 different devices or using one subscription for the entire village, they don't want that. It may change in the future, I don't know, but for now, you shouldn't be doing that.
All right, thank you. The last question I would like to ask is that you mentioned something that it is risky to use a bigger amount, like 1,500, 2,000, to enter
No,
a
I
trade?
never said that. I never said that.
No, you said it is advisable to use smaller amounts to enter a trade.
Yeah.
The guy was asking what if he uses $1,500,
And
but
I
you said
said it's not advisable. I said the testing that we've done between 100 to 1,000, and at 1,000 you still around 1% that you could get. But again, that was with the script that we had at the time. New scripts are being added, and we will see how they operate. Keep in mind, even for us, we're still in beta testing.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Any more questions before I let you guys go?
Any question, guys? Any question, guys?
Yes. I hope you can hear me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So the amount that you borrow has to be in the form of in the combinations that you have clicked on, eh?
The amount, the flash loan you borrow is basically in the currency of the first cryptocurrency. Let me show you.
Yeah.
All right.
Because on the screen I saw you had.
So here, let's say,
Yeah.
for example, you go for this pair. The first one here is always the cryptocurrency that the flash loan would be given in, and it's also the cryptocurrency that your profit will be paid in. If you pick this one, it's going to be in Rapmatic. If you pick this one, it's your profit, the flash loan is going to be in USDC, and then your profit will be in USDC. If you pick this one, your flash loan will be in Aave, and your profit will be in Aave, and so on.
I see.
Mhm.
Yeah. The other thing is that the tokens will be added automatically to the wallet. Huh?
I posted, and Ben should have that. I posted a list of token that you need to add, and then eventually, when you start using additional token, there's a way to just import the portfolio of tokens that you've traded into your MetaMask.
Oh, I see. Where would you see that?
Where would you see what? Start with the list. Start with the list that we have, and then we'll do that as we go. I'll eventually make a video or some steps in a PDF tutorials. I also put together some tutorials that you could use.
Okay, where do I get the list of the tokens that you want us to add?
Talk to Ben. Ben has it. I
Ben.
don't know if Ben has added you to the WhatsApp group yet, but everything is in there.
Yes, he has.
Yeah, it's in there. Ben, could you please make them available for your new members?
Yeah, sure, I will. I will.
Yeah.
Any other question, guys? I'll be gone in 4 minutes.
Please, I'm not permitted to add this question. Why do you use MetaMask always? Is there no possibility of using Trust Wallet?
You could use
What?
Trust Wallet. I trust MetaMask more. That's why. We are an era where there's so many hackers out there. MetaMask is one of the most secure wallet out there. I didn't like MetaMask before, but then I found myself not having a choice if I wanted a secure wallet, and I learned it and I liked it. Trust Wallet is also good, but I prefer MetaMask, and I recommend it. But if you want to use Trust Wallet, it's fairly similar. The way you connect Trust Wallet, the way you connect it to your the way you connect it to your DApp and so on. Yeah, it's very similar. I think I'll make a video for that as well, or a PDF tutorial. But it's pretty straightforward.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, Pascal, someone else was asking.
Yeah, I was saying what Pascal is saying is true. you can't trust, some other, some other wallets. Like Tron, I mean, my Tron link was hacked. Actually, the scammer has hijacked my wallet. Every week he withdraws money from my account, and I just don't know how I can get it back.
Yeah. I sent you that video, so you didn't watch it and apply.
You sent me a video.
Did we not talk about your the issue with your Tron link?
It might have been somebody else. We didn't. I still have that problem. Every week the guy is withdrawing my money from my account.
You know why? That is because you guys accept airdrops. You accept free things, and then that's how they get you guys. Don't take airdrops. Airdrops are bad. That's the best way to get a Trojan horse into your wallet. You end up accepting a smart contract, and we call them sweeper bot.
I
Made a
see.
video how to get rid of sweeper bots as long as they don't have control of your wallet. If you still can transfer funds from within your Tron link, then you still have somewhat control. I made a video explaining how to get rid of Sweeperbot on Tron link.
I
Uh,
don't have that one.
maybe it was with Emmanuel. Maybe it was Emmanuel I was sending that to. Okay.
Most
Oh,
probably.
no, it wasn't. It was somebody else in Burkina Faso. All right. Send me a message. I have another Zoom starting in 1 minute. I'll get you that video. Okay.
I will appreciate it. Should I send it in chat?
No. Send me a private message so that I don't forget. I have so much going on my mind.
Okay, I will ask Benjamin.
All right. Thank you
Okay.
very much, everybody, for attending this presentation. As I said, it is recorded, and you'll get a chance to watch it again once it's ready and posted in the group. It's always an honor to host you guys. And guys, as I said, don't wait, because you wait, somebody else will become the first in your country, and before you know it, you will struggle behind them because everybody only knows them. So be the first, get position, and start talking about it. This thing, you saw me making $2 in a matter of seconds, and we're talking about a project that is not even ready yet, that is still being upgraded. Imagine when it's all fully functional and you can make all that money. Anyway, I hope you make the right decision. At the end of the day, it's still your decision. All right. Bye, everyone. Good night.
Good night.
Bye.